Oh no. It relocks them all? Alright, I guess. A reinstall thing, or is that like a reset from like game launch or something? Oh, I don't want tutorial mode. Imagine being unable to quit the tutorial. Imagine that being a mechanic. Imagine the tutorial locking you out of quit. Alright, fuck that. I'm not doing this. I'm not sure how much this is going to hold my interest. I like this game quite a bit, but I also felt pretty finished with it when I was done before. I've heard there's been a fairly major update, but we're going to check it out. Kind of still a little discombobulated. Tomorrow will be good. Looking forward to Monday, Tuesday to kind of catch up with things. I got like a list of like a bunch of things to kind of take care of. Tax season, always fun. Bunch of dumb shit. I did pick up the connection cable between my Oculus Quest and a PC for VR streaming eventually. I gotta make sure it runs on my other PC downstairs in the basement. See if I can get that working. All right. Next. No tutorial mode, thank God. All right. So I don't know why everything's locked. I've played this game before. I assume it would be locked on Steam account, but it may be locked on reinstall. Yeah, right. So I don't know when that will be or if that will be, but the steps are kind of see if I can get it working locally, which I did on my other on this PC that I'm streaming on now. Then it's see if I can get it working locally on my old PC, the one I have in my basement where I could actually stream from, and then it's get camera set up for that. So but the idea is to eventually be able to do that, yes. All right. One thing I hate about this game is I don't understand why I need to do this. Why this needs to be a real-time thing. Why isn't this just turn-based? Oh, what happened with my housing stuff? Is this different now? Why is this so ridiculous? No idea. All right, what is this? Card bag, okay. That's our special, right? Discard one random card for your hand and gain 10% of your total gold per discarded card. Definitely be using that. That's a new ability too. That's not how this ability used to work. That's been changed. Didn't watch streams or VOD for this game? It's a card game. You're like surviving waves of enemies. It's a card game / tower defense. So your deck gets upgraded as you remove cards, upgrade cards, or add cards to your stuff. You get waves from either the left or right side, or sometimes both. The waves get progressively harder. Looks like they've added some scaling stuff in it. What do I want? House for expansion. This is what? The shop? It's been a while since I played. Unplayable. Plus 80 gold whenever this card is discarded. Discard one card. Interesting. They've added this discard mechanic in this background. I don't remember that being a thing. Discard one cards. Yeah. Envoy. This low build pop. I can build more than. Oh, I have 500. I can buy more than one. Do we try this discard shit? All right. Let's try it. Try this discard strategy they're pushing us towards. All right, we have another wave coming from the right. So the other thing to watch for, Rice, is the population at the top left. And I maybe should look around. Second. Discard. Okay, we want another house down. Card one cards. I choose. 10. Wait, what? How do I choose to discard? Wait, didn't that card say choose to discard? And motivation to study exams on topics you hate. Because it's just not a non-negotiable, right? It's like how do you find the motivation to cook yourself dinner, or how do you find the motivation to clean the house? It's because it's something that needs to get done, and you don't have any fucking choice about it. So get through it, right? Why can I not discard one of these things? Oh, I have to like drag it up. Well, I'm finding mismanagements as we figure out what's going on. All right, let's make sure this is strong enough to do anything. All right. This is about get a blessing card. It's a new mechanic. Man, they've changed a lot then. This is another new mechanic. I don't remember what blessing cards are. We should definitely look see what that does. Permanent minus 20 card cost. Selected card. Interesting. All right. If I play it, use that, I guess. But you personally struggle investing in something you really don't enjoy. Of course, everyone in the entire universe struggles with investing in something that they don't enjoy. That's literally the definition of not enjoying something, right? You don't want to do it. You don't like it. But it doesn't matter because it's something you have to do, right? So I mean, you can reframe some of that as the end goal stuff, right? So you can reframe as, you know, I value living in a clean house, so I have to fucking do the work to clean the house. Or I'm hungry, I need to eat, so I'm gonna put the work into producing the food to do that, or building, making the meal. It's the same with like schooling, right? You're at school, you're either wasting your time or you're there for the rewards that school are bringing, and maybe some of that is the social stuff, but some of that is the education you're getting out of that. And you got to be able to buckle down on that, right? It doesn't matter that you don't like the class. How many millions of classes have I taken in my academic career that I didn't really want to be in? How many fucking millions of papers have I written that I don't want to write? It doesn't matter. I still have to do it, right? I'm there for the goal. The goal is valuable enough that I'm there, so I'm going to do the work while I'm there. If the goal isn't something I value or something I don't want, then it's time to reevaluate maybe and walk out of that. But you still have to get there. You either make that decision or you deal with what you have to deal with, right? When When discarded, heal all allies for 2. Why would I do that? Like, I either play the building, get it out of my deck, or I keep it in for like temporary healing. Is that right? Pretty bad. How much money? So little, guys. Oh, I so like want to lose so I can restart. Oh, good. Yeah. Get there in a second. 9,000 gold, easy. How do I spend gold efficiently here? The boss chest, apparently. What is the cost of X? Is it all your current gold? Another new mechanic. Every time I discard, allies get healed for 2. It doesn't say that. It said when I discard that card. Imagine paying 9,000 gold for 2,000 damage. That's incredibly bad. There's a golden arrow. They're all new cards, man. They've done so many changes here. I don't even think I played that long ago. I played in the middle of last year, I thought. Let's see what the X does. All right, all gold in your possession is used when you play this card. That'd be really good if we had low gold. We have huge gold. It's the other thing about a liberal arts education, and it doesn't necessarily sound like you're necessarily at a liberal arts school for what you're doing, but one of the other things that is generally sold, or they sell liberal arts educations on, is that the overall value of the kind of breadth of education has value in of itself, which I think I agree with. All right, still expecting to get wiped out at any moment. This, I don't know why it's telling me I still have time left on that. Okay, to discard these, 10 seconds. Yeah, there's a lot of knowledge and utility, kind of stuff that you wouldn't have chosen to take, but you end up taking, at least in my life anyways. So it's tough to evaluate the value of a course just on the face value of interest. Low on population, permanent minus 20 cards, 20 cost. Minus 20 cost is not very much here, is it? Cost seems so meaningless right now. All right, what do we actually have here? Got a guy shooting. I hate this mechanic of Ratropolis. This is one of the things I really don't like about Ratropolis. I don't like player time as a resource. I don't want this to be an RTS. I want this to be a turn-based. And it's a mix, unfortunately. Where's my discard? They're discarded there. Much value to do it. Still dead here? Maybe. Oh. Somehow we're not dead, chat. I don't understand why. 1 bounty as cash per kill per military card. Or gain noble, which eats all. These X cards are fucking us on this character. We don't want X cards at all. Every 1 second, spend 1% of gold and launches an arrow that deals damage equal to gold spent. Every 1 second, we lose 206 gold from this card. Awesome. Yeah, and yeah, I think the short of it is, unfortunately, there's no easy answer for how do I do things that I don't want to do, right? Like, the answer is you just have to do them. The better answer, slightly better answer, is try to position those in a way that it makes sense to why you'd be doing it. All right, so we're getting wrecked by something over here. Excellent. Now I want me to spend player time rebuilding this, which is insane. Tell me how many broken things I have, or no? Not sure. Am I losing or winning over here? Be losing. Huh. Imagine manually repairing things in a game like this. It makes no sense to me. We're at max gold, chat. Imagine cycling my hand like super aggressively here and getting a large amount of value out of replaying on my cards all the time. Feels like it'd be a good idea. Shit about that. We're dying here. Definitely dying here. Time for that. I'm getting wrecked by crabs, is that right? Like the little guys in my base right now attacking. Alright, we should be losing here. Like I haven't played it well at all, so it'd kind of be nice to lose here. We'll see if it happens or not. Pretty sure they stop fighting once their wall goes down too. Alright, upgrade a card. Military really badly right now. Get population, markets available. Need to spam units here. Do we have one that we haven't used? I don't know if I had a golden company or not. We do now. So let's do that. Where are they? They're over here. So let's see if this tower will save us. The tower should hit super hard because we have 1 million cash and nothing left otherwise. Alright, we dying here? No? Alright, let's try to get back on our feet from that. I'm not sure we'll be able to or not. Get our walls back up. Our buildings back up. Got a card over there. Like, this really? This is how I have to get my fucking buildings back? Like, hold click on something for like 20 minutes? Feels so bad. Postcard seems fine. Population seems fine. Reroll seems fine. We're gonna throw the house down. There must be somewhere. Good. Gonna have people on both sides. Now, what is this? Got a boat. People. Minus 100% service time. 80 gold. Certainly don't need that. Healing on discard. Extra tax. Shit seems really bad for me. Reroll them. Market. Can I get more of these towers? 8 seems like it could be good here. I got a fuck ton of money. All sending the wave times out does is make it more reasonable. So how do I upgrade? I've got a smithy somewhere, right? Okay, let's upgrade bait. Seconds per discarded card. We draw big hands because of the thing. Where is bait? So I could do this and then get slower waves. Good. Wonder what that max is at. No max. Alright, chat. The only problem is this probably slows down the overall run for eternity, right? Where's my card that makes me draw more? It's this one, right? I could play for hours without a wave spawning? Alright, where do I see my wave timer? Because I don't want to play for hours without a wave spawning. I just wanted to slow it down enough that we could deal with that. Thank you, Lolarino, for the sub. Over the red monster circle items. It's a minute before these spawn. I can call it early for cash. Yeah, get your ass in here. So many interesting mechanics in this game. It is a very unique card game. It's a really good game. I don't always love some of the mechanics they've chosen to do. I don't like player time as a mechanic. Is there an easy way to see how many active units I have? Did I miss it? I may have missed the difficulty setting on reinstalling it. Like, do I unlock difficulty settings as I play longer, chat? I think this is final boss too, right? Wave 30. Played that card, wouldn't actually fucking trigger, huh? Lucian. Is that it? Okay. And everyone from the left side? I don't need to. So you unlock ascension by leveling. Unlock pollution by winning. Okay. All right, chat. Let's take a second and breathe, because that was overwhelming, having not played in a while. Just spending points. Weird. That's great to deal with this game. The roguelike card game. So there's card progression. So it's like unlike all the rest of the card games, which are turn-based, this is like a real-time strategy version of a turn-based real-time strategy version of a card game. All right, cards unlocked, which is good because it didn't seem like all that many cards. Why do I have to? Did I accidentally upgrade like the time it takes to unlock cards too? Like, why was the wave time so long on that? When do we unlock a new guy? We have to play a lot of times before we unlock this. I don't know that I like gated. Oh, maybe these are unlocked. Oh, they are unlocked because they don't have a big red X over them. Never mind. I see. They just get color when you're playing them. All right, what do we want to play? Whenever you redraw, minus 5 seconds to redraw cooldown for every discarded card. So this guy was really good. Or at least really easy to play at the first one. Is there a difficulty setting I can change now? Because that was too easy.